Bonjour and welcome back to Plage Le Canu. It is a round one unfolding for you at the Quiksilver Pro France. A big 3-up goofy foot encounter. Italo Ferreira, 8th on the Jeep leaderboard, taking on Wiggolly, Dantas and Alex Ribeiro.
All three goofy footers, all three from Brazil. So we're going to see some similar brands of surfing here. But while we're on the break, this kid right here found his stride, finally gigs. Had the roughest start you could have as a rookie on tour. That's Alex Ribeiro. But he got a decent result at lowers. And out the back, we got Wiggolly. You could argue, this guy throws the most spray on tour. He's just famous for looking for those sections right there. He's got perfect timing where he really knows how to place his board.
On the World Surf League's app. What are you thinking of this first score?
Nice little wrap here for Alex, so set up carve. Judges will be, interested, but they want to see some real meat. They want to see, you really hook into the tightest section possible. So,
and, Wiggolly a 5.33. Did mention Ace Buchan, and Ace will be getting ready for his interview as we now pick up Alex Ribeiro again here quickly. A little teed up corner for him.
He's so engaging. I just love the way he surfs a heat. The way he doesn't surf heat actually is what's so fun. It reminds me a lot of Felipe. He just goes 100% at every section. He doesn't go for little safety scores and chip away at it. He sees a big section and he throws the kitchen sink at it. And that's exactly what he did right there. The second maneuver for Wiggolly was almost worth 5 points on its own.
Well, Wiggolly now will stick to the formula. Big hit again. And Wiggolly will just get unstuck. Under 19 to go now. Heat leader Alex Ribeiro will look at a corner opportunity here. See a little bit of a lip line with a wobble on it. It won't stop Ribeiro going to the top corner. Open face rail work again, just the two. So a little bit of a slopey corner for Alex Ribeiro. Exploding on the sandbars. And now Italo, you mentioned him moving to a new peak, and we're going to pick him up here. He's moved closer to the south. And Italo now will find a nice pace with this wave. And as I say that, we'll just thump him and he'll spill.
That was, just the culprit was getting there to that lip a little late on that last turn. So a nice snap there, finding his rhythm right there, kind of a cut down. That snap was really cool right there in the pocket, but that third turn, he needed to get up onto that lip so that he could kind of float across it, almost do like a rail slide. So he'll be perked up a bit here in the last 15 minutes. Alex Ribeiro on his left, two smooth carves, 5.07. The only danger when you go to those wraps, those are kind of a cutback wrapping motion. You can lull the judges to sleep a little bit. They really fall in love with those hooks, those snaps in the pocket. That's how you get a quick big score.
We'll be signing up for some jiu-jitsu, because if it works for Kelly and works for Wiggolly, certainly we need the help. And well, Wiggolly, Dantas, lots of talent from that region. And while we were away, this was Alex Ribeiro hammering away for the heat lead, trying to hold the dominance. Big backhand hit there, Ross, but just the one.
Unfortunate for Alex that that wave shut down for him, because that was a beautiful opening snap.
Now the man who chucks buckets is up and riding, Wiggolly, and that little movement of his hands will stay focused on him here. He is going to go for an equipment change, but out the back, heat leader Ribeiro. Nice slopey right, gets it up in the top corner, almost catches, but now releases a second and now a third turn. So rumbling right-hander here in France. Opportunity possibly for Ribeiro to capitalize. It's gone a bit sleepy here. It's a nice little click though, backhand vert, but it's a softer section. And Ribeiro will roll it out with 8:45 remaining on the clock.
He's still a player. He's not just a guy that's good in the air.
Well, we're talking about him, and now he'll engage. Italo deep off the bottom. Top turn in the corner, and it's a good one. Deep and steep. Second rip there, square angles. Third one with a lot of zip. So this is the Italo that we like to talk about, and that is going to set the pace for the remaining 5.5 minutes.
That was quality right there. Major snap in the pocket. That's going to be a big score.
Trying to replicate now as Dantas will fall. So waves coming in 2s and 3s still, little pattern here in the North Atlantic. I can tell you now, by the time we get to 4 minutes remaining, Italo will be well back in the peak on the lineup.
Watch this first turn. Wow, so that is so committed right there in the pocket, so a tight transition, and he definitely didn't shy away from it. He answered the call with a quality hook right in the pocket, so nice turn there, and he finished the wave on his feet, which is a big deal today. You know, it's really been tough to finish a wave on your feet. There's so much power in the ocean today. A lot of people have been falling, but this hook right here, he's gonna wind up 12 o'clock and then tight little arc right back in the pocket, stepping on that tail block, Gigs, just to keep that nose from poking. We talked about how you have to have those natural reflexes all on the fly. That was beautiful from Italo.
Free fall included, and then a whole little lacing on the inside as well, Ross.
Yeah, again, so right now he's pouncing. He knows that he's got the judges, you know, on lock, so he just wanted to finish that wave on his feet.
Alex Ribeiro will feel the pressure of that number when it comes from the panel. He'll go for the open wrap here. Another big incision from Ribeiro. So bringing his own pace to the heat here, Alex Ribeiro.
He's getting good scores back down in front of us. So it's just so classic how, you know, the next heat, they're going to be so scrambled after Italo dropping his bomb of a score right here in front of the judges.
So Italo Ferreira sets the pace with an 8.33. Brings requirements for Alex Ribeiro and Wiggolly Dantas to the mid-range 7s.
Yeah, so for, you know, in his mind, he's going to really look for any kind of wave that allow him just to hit the lip a couple times, get a 5.
And, well, back in the lineup, care of the ski. Little mini rock and roll float. Won't be much to talk about for Italo. Now, comeback stories. Wiggolly Dantas on the hunt for a 714 will come around the corner. Big wrap. Just a little berry of the rail there. Dantas knows that. With 2 to go, he's going to try and lock and load again.
He's got some space to move, but you can see the clock.
Now Italo, the new heat leader. Whoa, will tumble, and we'll keep a close eye on that because his spill, he fell off the lip and close to his equipment. Looking like both are still in working order here, Ross.
That was sketchy. It looked like he landed on his shins on the rail of his board. Could not have felt good.
Alex Ribeiro down to second, looking for the 7.4. Big hit. This is the form that we saw at Trestles, and he's sparking nicely here. Medium-sized wave might dampen the score a little, but Alex Ribeiro with 2 big hits on the outside. This will be his last offering because the clock is on the countdown.
Well, it's not a bad effort from Alex. Italo, I'm not sure if he got that before the horn blew.
We'll see if this is in his frame of the heat. Italo, either way, we'll be listening closely for that score for Alex Ribeiro because that was a beautiful little sequence.
I think for Alex Ribeiro, he had 2 nice snaps, but the wave ran out of gas very quickly. His second snap was a bit of a pivot, sort of a windshield wiper snap. The judges know that. They're not going to fall for that too much. I think for a 7.4, he needed 2 heavy weighted maneuvers, so we'll have to see what they do, but I'd be surprised if he gets that score.